New paddock on my.
Sorry, yeah, I definitely just woke up for sure. Yeah, so it's Thursday. I definitely want to hit the gym today. Heading to the gym. Yeah, I think I slept like 4 hours after that, maybe like a few, because I kept getting up. And now I'm just like, I'm up, but I'm not really up. So happy to be in the gym, man. I needed this so bad.
New paddock on my.
Yeah, bring light, let's go. Yeah, so I definitely want to hit the gym today, and I have to go into my agency and take digitals tomorrow for a job. So I don't know if you guys know, so basically with modeling, like they put up the pictures of the models on the website, right? So they have, you know, all the agencies have all their models, their portfolios up, and the portfolio is essentially your resume. You know, as you've been in the game, you're taking pictures with all these different photographers, you're creating a book because you want to be able to show people what you look like and what you can look like. So you have a book, and your book is up on the sites. And each market, your book could be different. It just depends on the clients, you know, in that market and what they're looking for. So my book in Chicago at one point looked very different than my book in New York, and my book in LA also looks different than my book in New York. It's just, which also looks different than my book in Cape Town. So it's just like, it really just depends on how they're trying to sell you and market you. So yeah, so you have these portfolios up. And from there, you know, clients, sometimes they want to see digitals. They want to see what you actually look like, because twofold. One, those portfolio photos, for the most part, are photoshopped and edited, but also the work, you know, like once you do a paid job, you know, there's going to be in an ad, they're going to Photoshop and edit those photos. Like they're going to make you look really good. So I usually tell people that modeling is not really what you look like. It's more so what you can look like. And it's like, yo, I can look really, really good, some help. But also, they also like, you know, those photos, so you might not necessarily always look like your photos. You know, as things start to change, people get their hair cut, people grow their hair out, people gain weight, people lose weight. So clients like to see digitals. They like to see what you actually look like right now. So it's like, all right, can you send us some digitals of him so we can actually see just like some straight raw images of him unphotoshopped or her, so we can see what they actually look like. Yeah, so I have to go in and take some digitals because there's a client that wants to book me for a job and they want to see what I actually look like. So yeah, so I'm going in. I usually pride myself on actually looking like the photos as much as possible. Like literally, I don't know if you guys see, like I'm always working out, I'm always staying on it, because it's like, that's your only job, right? Like you're only shooting, say you only shoot 5 or 6 times a month, right? And like you said, like the rates are decent. So it's like for the rest of the month, you have your time for the most part. So why not use that time to stay ready and to look good, so when you do get an opportunity, because you just never know. Like I literally woke up this morning to an email about a job. Like you don't know when it's coming, so it's just like you want to stay ready. I once did this job for Jockey for underwear. we basically got an email, like me and the other model, we got an email 2 days before the job. Like, hey, you guys, they want to book you for this shoot. You're gonna be shooting underwear. The job was $10,000, and it was gonna be for 5 days of shooting underwear. It was a good job. It was like, oh hell yeah, you know. But you know, when you're shooting underwear, they want you to look good. They want you, you know, to actually look good in the underwear. So on our photos, you know, on the website, like me and the guy, we both had abs, you know, and looked good. And when we get to set, the other guy, he comes up to me, he's just like, yo man, like I didn't know I was gonna book this job, because like he hadn't really been working like that. Like this was like, you know, a last minute job. And he was just like, yo, I've been just like eating and drinking mad beers, like I don't know. And I was just like, man, like, I'm sure it's fine. Like, you know, I'm sure you're good. Like, just like, do some push-ups, some sit-ups. Like, I'm sure it's gonna be smooth. And sure enough, like, he got out there, took some photos, and like, he had a beer belly, and like, they were not happy to the point that they canceled him. Like, they literally sent him home and booked another model that was ready. So it is real shit. Like, it really is. And it's facts. Like, you're selling yourself, you're selling an image, you're selling an aesthetic. The least you can do is like be on point and be ready for your moment when it comes. It's a lot easier when you're working all the time, when it's just like, this is your only job. And it's like, okay, bet I can just stay ready for gig to gig to gig. For people who, a lot of people are like, it's their side job. Like, okay, bet I'll pick up, I got a full-time job, but this is something I do on the side. It is harder to stay, which was the case for him. It is harder to stay ready because it's a lot of work. And even my friends who work corporate jobs, when they talk about how in shape I am, I'm like, yo, like, this is my job, to be in shape. Whereas I'm sure it's easier. I'm sure it's a lot easier for me than it is for you to be at a desk, from 9 to 5, and then you got to go home and work out. Like, the priority of my day is to work out and make sure that I look good, and then from there, anything else. But this is just me running my mouth because I like to talk, and this is why I realize I love YouTube, because it gives me a reason to just keep talking. You end up shooting with like a lot of photographers, like again and again, over time, because it's a collaboration and it's great. Like, I love to shoot. I love shooting, and I love working with great photographers that are passionate about what they're doing. And yeah, you end up creating these beautiful, sick images because, everybody is bringing their A game to the table. This is what an agency website looks like. I'm probably going to do this on screen record on the screen, but maybe I'll keep the audio. But yeah, this is my agency, DT Model Management here in LA. DT stands for David Todd. David Todd is awesome. He's been an agent in the game for a while and started his own agency. And these are just the other models on the site, whoa, wait a minute, Chase is with DT? Sorry, I had to hit my boy Chase because I didn't know that he switched to DT. We both used to be before, and I switched to DT, and now he has too, which is lit. Cause it's just like, sometimes the boutique agency, so this is like, DT is a boutique agency, and we were with this big agency, Ford Models. He's still with Ford Chicago. I'm not with Ford at all anymore because I exhausted I did my 3-year contract, and at the end of my 3-year contract, I just decided to just switch my representations up because I wanted a fresh start. I wanted a new team. I wanted things to be different. I wanted to try a different approach. There are a lot of perks that come with being with a big agency like that, like Ford Models, because, you get the clients, people, know that name, so they kind of go there first. And, there's a certain kind of, respect that you get, when you're on that kind of board. Yeah, this agency that we're with here in LA is dope too, though, and I'm really excited to be with them, and I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm happy my boy is with them too. It's lit. Oh, okay. So let's go. I'm trying to follow myself. This guy's dope. This is the homie too, Dorian. What's up, bro? You see, it's just all kind of different looks. Like, everybody just looks different. Like, and the issue had been that, there just wasn't a lot of diversity. Usually there would just be like 2-3 black guys on the board, and there'd be like 50 different white guys, because they felt like, if we got 2 black people, we got it. Like, we got it. We got the black guys that we need. And I remember being one of the few black people on boards when I was starting out. So it's nice to see a lot of these boards with a lot of different black faces. Like, it's really, really nice. Hey, it's your boy. Let's go. All right, let's get into it. So, 6'1", 32 waist, 32 inseams, 16 neck, suit size 40, shoe size 11.5. So that's that fire photo by Brian. Okay, here we go. Hey. These are the recent photos. These are from Tyron. Two-tone photos. smiling. So they just want to show you all kind of different ways. You've been athletic, you've been happy, you've been serious, like fashion, editorial. They want to see you in all kind of different ways. So depending on, there's so many different kind of clients, yo. So you don't want to look the same in all your photos. You actually want to just be like constantly shooting different stuff, changing. I want to shoot new stuff. I get really bored with the books. Like, I just be like, I just want it always to be better, man. Like, all right, all this is trash. Let's start over. But honestly, that's a fresh start from what it was, because I'm constantly changing the book. All right, I'm gonna stop in Target real quick. I just dropped my phone and cracked it, and I'm so pissed about it. Alright, so I'm walking around trying to get y'all a little bit of B-roll of the city, because I don't really be out here getting that many views in downtown like that. So, I'm out here. It's been a good day, man. I'm gonna do a little vlog today talking about some model stuff. But yeah, man, we out here.